welcome back to Rupy's break from reality, where you join me in Ho Chi Minh City, or Saigon, as well, most of the locals are still calling it. And behind me is Uncle Ho, or Ho Chi Minh City. Can't say, well, Uncle Ho just sounds wrong, but apparently that is what they call him. It's a big photo point, and behind is evidence of Saigon's growing economic strength. That building there, you can't tell from this angle, but I will try and take a picture of it later. From the other side, looks so much like Stark Tower, or the Avengers Tower. It's, let's just call it uncanny, but I will try and take a picture of it later. But for now, why don't we just leave you with Uncle Ho and all of the people who are trying to get some pictures with him. And welcome back to Rupy's Break from Reality, where you find me outside this building, the Tandin Catholic Church, and it's pink. Isn't it cool? It's actually very pretty. What's amusing is that as you go through that entrance, there's a big sign saying no cameras, no pictures, no nothing, and then as soon as you walk in, everyone is taking pictures and videos, etc, etc. And what I also thought I'd show you is something that you find quite a bit in Southeast Asia, and that's these. Now, Westerners will recognize them as a zebra crossing. In Southeast Asia, what I've discovered over the last few months is that they are mere decoration. Decoration put up for Western tourists who stand at them and seem to worship them. So I think most people in Southeast Asia just assume that they're religious markings for Western tourists, because they don't seem to achieve much in terms of traffic control or the ability to cross a road in a controlled fashion. Now, one of the things I'm hoping to be able to show you is my top tips for actually crossing a road in Southeast Asia. It's very exciting. It does take some skill, but I think I've sort of worked out the knack. So hopefully I'll get to show you that later. Now, I've been asked a few times on this trip whether, whilst I'm travelling around Southeast Asia and travelling the world and doing these incredible things, whether I will be partaking in any extreme sports, any dangerous sports, that kind of thing, you know, bungee jumping, that kind of thing. I mean, you know, more extreme than, say, surfing or paragliding, that kind of stuff. And I say unto them the same that I say unto you. I don't need to take part in any extreme activities, because I do the most extreme sport in this area. I am a pedestrian. I will walk the streets of Southeast Asia, and I will cross the roads. Allow me to demonstrate. This is proper extreme sports. So here I am, very patiently waiting at the altar to Western tourists, the zebra crossing. No one, as you can see, is stopping. So here's what you do. You wait for there to be no traffic. Sometimes you can be waiting a while. And then, with all the traffic coming up here, you just cross the road. Motorbikes will just get out of the way. And that is how you cross a road in Southeast Asia. Some of the crossings have been much hairier, let me tell you. But that one was relatively calm. I didn't feel scared once, honest. No poo came out or anything. This very rapidly is turning into the religious episode, because I'm now here. This Buddhist temple. You're right, I've completely forgotten the name of it, so I'll have to add it in later. It will look seamless, as most of my videos do. But very peaceful. People worshipping. and worshipping properly, not just at the random markings in the road, like the Western tourists. This is a proper place of worship, and very peaceful it is too. I'm going to see if I can go in any further. Wish me luck. Now, earlier on, I promised you a view of that tower that I think looks like the Stark Tower or the Avengers Tower. And there it is. Welcome back. And here I am at the top of the Avengers Tower. Sorry, Stark Tower. No, sorry. The Saigon Sky Deck. And there is Saigon, or Ho Chi Minh City. It's very impressive. Great views from up here. Take some from the other side as well. The views from up here really are quite spectacular. And you get a much better appreciation of quite how important the river is. And there is the tallest building in Saigon. Mark 81. Very, very big. And here we go, looking from ground level all the way up over Saigon. And as far as my trip to Saigon goes, this is all she wrote.